Guille and Pedro get things underway. Here we go then. Match day 10 of La Liga Preferente. FC Barcelona under 14s take on Reus B here at the Ciutat Deportiva Joan Gamper. Here's Raul, back to Nico, Madu, Neil with a long ball forward. He does well trying to find Pity, who's in space on the edge of the area. What can they do here then? Well, it goes out for a goal kick. A good attempt early on by FC Barcelona to get things moving, get the attack early on. A big weekend for Masia sides. Well, out of a corner, in fact. My mistake. Pedro to take the corner. What can Barca do here early on then? Short corner taken. And he tries to cross it in. That's a lovely block by David, holding down the fort for Reus in defence. And it goes out for Reus throwing. Big weekend then for La Masia, the Barcelona Youth Centre. Cadet B took a phenomenal 5-0 win against Calafate yesterday. And Infantil A, the A side of this under-14s team, took a 1-0 win over the A side of Fundacio base Reus, who Barca currently face the B side of right now. Even younger, Alavi A, who are the really little ones, they took a 7-0 win over Cornellà B. Alavi C took a 5-2 victory over Prat A. And Benjamin B, an 8-0 win over Sabadell. So a good result all round for La Masia yesterday. And despite the loss in El Clásico for the Barca first team last night, Mingueza got his first goal in El Clásico. He came up through the ranks from a boy of this age, playing his way, working hard through La Masia. And Elias Moriba as well made his first appearance in an El Clásico for the first team. Another player that's worked his way up through the ranks of La Masia here at FC Barcelona. Plenty to be proud of this weekend coming out of here. Well, Barca win the foul there then. Both players going down pretty hard. Guille to take the throw in then. Take the free kick, sorry. It's an early Sunday morning here, and the clouds and the weather certainly affect this commentator's brain. Pedro then, Guille, sorry, with the free kick. He's there with Madu. Free kick taken, puts it goalward, and that's safe hands from Ramro. Good work by the goalkeeper. Take a look at the replay. Madu with the dummy. Reus getting things moving again then. That was a nice block by Nico. Now Albert wins the throw-in, taken by Raul. Madu. Neil. Plays it back to Madu. Raul. That's a nice pass to find Albert. Albert runs it inside. Back to Madu. Neil's in space out on the wing. What can he do here? Takes it goalward to Pitti. Gaining a lot of ground here is Neil. Holding off the defending side well. And Pitti does well to win the throw-in. Neil will take it. Throw-in taken. And it's crossed inside. He finds Madu. Sama, sorry. But the ball's cleared away. And it will go out for a throw-in. Reus with the throw-in then. Taken, here's David. Plays the ball forward. Good defending by Barca. Really good job. Here's Nico. Madu. Here's Neil. Lovely ball forward, trying to find Albert. A great effort by the youngster, but Brian picks it up. And he clears it away, but with the interception. Nico. Jan finds Pedro. Sama. Raul. Pedro again. That goes out for Barca. Throw in a dangerous area. Lovely play by Barca. Really nice piece of play. Here's Nico then. Plays it to the opposite wing. Neil. Pitti. The good job finding Guille. Guille really, really strong in possession. And he looks completely unfazed. Look at this, lovely skill. Throw in taken then. We'll go out for another Barca throw in. Neil with the cross, a lovely cross. Finds the head. Oh well, now. Good defending by the visiting side. It will be a corner then, and Guille will take it. Guille, lovely cross in by Guille. Madu's there with a good header. Couldn't quite get it goalwards though. That's a brilliant attempt, some lovely football by Barca. And a good header from the 13-year-old. Bramno gets things moving again then. Long ball forward by Reus, who are desperately trying to gain any ground they can. Barcelona holding them very much to their own half. Nico. Throw into Reus. Reus now on the attack then. Manu dealing with the threat well. Passes back to Gerard Sala. Nico. Maru. Neil. Finds PT. Nico. Barcelona just trying to pick up the pace a little bit now and move things forward. Sama's on front of goal. Sama then on goal, and that's a fantastic goal for the home side. All set up by that brilliant long ball forward by Nico. Samako Nomoko, 13 years old, gets the goal scoring underway then here. Let's take a look at the replay because it's that long ball forward that set it up. And what a lovely first touch to beat the goalkeeper. A brilliant goal by the youngster at the 10-minute mark. FC Barcelona 1 then, Reus 0. Long ball forward then. Tried to pick out Tony. Barcelona defence looking very, very tight here. Pedro to Neil. Neil running the ball forward. He's tripped though. And he wins the free kick there. She takes very quickly. Here's Guille. 12-year-old, towering across, much bigger across the rest of them. PT with a nice attempt on goal, but it's blocked by the defender. PT back on his feet. Very agile youngster. Look at that, a lot of fight in him. Lovely pass out to Pedro. Unable to get control of it. And Fragoso picks it up and clears it away. Lovely football by FC Barcelona. Nico. Madu. Pretty back to Neil. And that goes out for a Barca throw-in. In very dangerous area. Reus now need to understand that they can't allow this much territory to the home side. Barca so strong up here in this final third. Well, here's Jan, who goes down. He was fighting to stay on his feet desperately there. Just a pile of players on the floor. Referee goes over to check on him. He's back on his feet quickly. Barcelona now then with a free kick in a very good position indeed. Free kick taken. Tried to find Madu by that far post. A lovely head goal with that by Nico. Safe hands though from Ramro, the Reus goalkeeper. Who, let's be honest, an onslaught of attacks on his goal. He's not done bad at all to defend them, to stop them. If I'm honest, I think he was only let down before by his defenders, allowing Sama to pick up that long ball from Nico. Here he is then, the danger man. Fantastic assist by 13-year-old Nico to set Barca up with that one and only goal. Just a few minutes to go. Here's Madu. Sama, the goal scorer. Raul. He finds Albert out on the wing, and that's a lovely cross back inside. Sama desperately trying to double his goal tally here. Very, very safe hands. Very, very brave goalkeeping from Ramro. Lovely piece of football this. Look at that. Had that been just perhaps a foot back or Sama maybe just a pace forward. Could be a very different story. Safe goalkeeping though. Very brave indeed. Fragoso tried to pick out David there. Neil, strong defending. Very solid at the back. Maru then. Nico. Raul. Neil. Jan, sorry. Number 6, there's Neil. Sneaking his way forward. Very, very hot on the cross is the young 13-year-old Neil. He set up a good couple of attacks on goal already. Holding his ribs there though. All these players struggling just a little bit to stay match fit. Having played just 2 matches this season. They're out for almost a year because of the suspension of sporting activities. What a shot on goal. That was by Albert. Guille picked it up. Couldn't quite keep the ball down though. 12-year-old Guille. Take a look at the replay here. Was Neil indeed with that pass in. What a shot on goal. What a save by Ramro. Valiant, valiant goalkeeping. Guille frustrated with himself. He couldn't keep it down. Well, that was a bit of an aggressive tackle between Albert and Thiago. Thiago, 13 years old, but very, very tall. Aleix to take the free kick then for Reus. This is the first time they've been able to gain any ground at all in Barcelona's half. Home side absolutely relentless in both defence and attack. Long, long free kick then, very nicely taken. Now, between the defence and 13-year-old Gerard Sala in the goal. Absolutely no risk of anything happening there. Halfway through this first half then. 1-0 on the scoreboard. Barcelona under 14s lead the way against Reus. Albert Puig just freeing the ball up there from the nets so that Reus can take the throw-in. Lovely high ball. Not quite anyone there to receive it though. It's a lovely facility, is the Ciutat Esportiva. I was very fortunate to pay a visit there just after Christmas. Wonderful, wonderful place to find your feet in football as a 14-year-old, that's for sure. Maru. Raul. Raul tries to cross it in to find Samu, but puts it goal. Was very, very safe catch from Ramro. It is, of course, just outside of Barcelona, is the Ciutat Esportiva. Right next to the big red Estadio Johan Cruyff, home to Barca B and Femení. He puts the ball out for a throw-in. And as you can see, some of the younger lower leagues playing there in the background and just half a pitch. Madu, very, very bold defending. Great effort from the Barca captain. And the truth is that they've got gym facilities, they've got outdoor facilities. It's used by a lot of the Barca teams, not just in football. as well as for matches like this. And with this ongoing pandemic situation, it's lovely to see once again these AstroTurfs filled with youngsters playing football. Pedro. Raul. Sama, the goal scorer. Finds Pedro. Back to Nico. Maru. Neil. Guille. Madu again. Madu running the ball forward, getting a lot of ground. 15 minutes remaining of this half. 35 minutes a half, of course. The under-14s. Kicking the ball around nicely here. Barca. PD pulls it out. Wins the throw-in. Neil takes it though. There we have it, 1-0 in what is match day 10 of La Liga Preferente Infantil. The only goal scored by Samaku Namoko, 13-year-old forward. Can Barca double it here though? Here he is, Samu, the goal scorer himself, looking to double his tally. Good defending though by Reus. Here's Jan. Lovely piece of skill there by Biel. Reus on the attack now then. What can they do here? Well, not a lot. Safe defending by Nico. Lovely effort by the 13-year-old. Guille. Madu. Barcelona absolutely dominating the possession here. Reus barely getting a touch of the ball. And well, there's just 70 minutes to hold on to the ball. So whoever can keep hold of it longer is most likely to win. Let's take a look at the replay here. Well, it does come off the defender and goes out for a corner kick. Guille to take it. Corner kick taken, a little bit long. Madu with the header. But it's cleared by Thiago. Here's Neil. Here's Sama running the ball in, taking on the defenders. Absolutely fearless, and it's a fantastic goal for Barcelona. Pedro claims it, but I think it was Sama that did all the hard work. He's absolutely made up with that though. Here's Pedro. Let's take a look at the replay. It was Raul to Sama who beat 1, 2 defenders, 3 defenders. With the cross, he beat the goalkeeper. Pedro was just there to tap it in. What a goal by FC Barcelona. Fantastic goal in the 24th minute. Doubling the score then. FC Barcelona 2, Reus 0. 10 minutes to go here in this match. Guille and Sama are going to take to the bench for a short while by the looks of things. We'll get confirmation in just a moment of who they've made way for. Seen Kanta come on. Here's Nico. We'll get confirmation hopefully very soon of the other player that's come on. Raul with the throw-in. Nico. Back to Madu. Well, that's Sama that just made that run there, so maybe he was just off for a drink. That was Biel though. Pedro. That was pity, sorry. Not quite tall enough to win the head of that. Phenomenal to get things moving again then. Headering the ball around, Madu and Nico in control though. And the ball, sometimes when it is airborne, can cause a little bit of worry. For the defenders, things can get a little bit unpredictable. Madu. Petit finds Raul on the wing. Raul, very, very strong on his feet. Here's Biel. Kanta, sorry. Jan. Well, I'm not sure what Jan was hoping to achieve that. Pedro is certainly disappointed with him. He was in space, ready to receive the ball. Paul. Well, the long ball forward. Ethan was chasing it down, but it's Barcelona that take control once more. Here's Nico. Pity. To Pedro, who was able to get control of it. Very frustrating for the number 10. Paul. Thiago. Alejo. Not a clean pass, and Pedro takes possession of it. He was then tackled very, very late. Didn't seem fazed by it though. Raul. To Kanta, who does a good job of staying on his feet there. Doesn't quite win the throw-in though, which is unfortunate. He was working very hard indeed. Throw-in taken then. A little bit confusion there as the ball was in the air. Lovely play by David. Neil there to shut down the attack with the pass back to Salah. Nico. Madu. Neil. With a long, long ball forward. Can he find Pity? Thiago's there though. Good defending by the visiting side. Arnau. Arnau gaining a lot of ground, running the ball forward. puts it goalward, but Sama's there to stop it on that occasion. Maru. Pity. Neil. Nico. Nico with the long ball forward. Headed back by Aleix. Ethan in possession now. Much bigger than a lot of those other players is Ethan. Tries to find Alejo, but Neil's there to intercept the pass. Here's Madu. Nico. Pedro. Madu. Neil. Sama. Barcelona working up to something here. Canta. Pedro. Pedro doing a great job. Barcelona just taking on the defense, but in the end, Reus pick it up, and they find Ethan with a long pass. Ethan doing a good job of holding off Madu. Tried to find David, but the pass wasn't clean at all. Pity picks up possession. Here's Nico. Barcelona just so composed, so quick to recover the ball and to consolidate. They're very well at sticking to their positions. Well, as Joran Cruyff said, wasn't it? When you got the ball, you need to make the field as big as possible. If you don't have it, you've got to make it as small as possible. And that's certainly what Barcelona are doing here. In possession, they're just running these orange visitors of Reus around. They don't know where to go. As soon as they get possession, well, look at that, there you go. Barcelona recover it again. No doubt a reflection of the hard work put in by Albert Puig and the team. The dedication of these 12 and 13-year-olds. Bit of an aggressive tackle there by Paul on Sama. Here's Raul. Barcelona definitely working up to something here. We've seen this before. This is where they get dangerous. Lovely, lovely recovered ball by Nico. Raul. Albert with the cross. Jan in front of goal. A lovely shot on goal by Jan, but it's a good save by Ramro. I have to admit, that reaction from him there was a sigh of relief. Here's that tackle on Same. Here's that shot by Jan. Ramro has been solid between the posts for the visiting side, I have to say. Okay, 2 goals have gone in. Both times there was a plethora of defenders stood there in front of goal, none of them able to stop it. So what can you expect of the goalkeeper? Raul. Pedro. Jan. Jan with the long ball forward, trying to pick up Pity. Albert's there, he contests the ball with Aleix. Aleix very strong in defence, and he manages to get it clear despite Albert hassling him. Neil finds Sama. It looks like Pity's drifted central. Sama's now on the wing. And we've seen that quite often with these younger teams, that the coach kind of rotates things around a little bit. Trying out players in different positions, trying to get them used to different positions, trying to get everyone an opportunity in front of goal. Canta then holding off the defence, and he wins the throw-in from Unai. Nico. Jan. Neil. Neil running the ball inside. Not sure why he was going with that pass, but the defender picked it up. But once again, Barcelona recovered the ball. Lovely 1-2 between Pedro and Canta there. And that brings the first half of this match at the Joan Camper to an end. We'll have a short break here. So both these sides have just got a couple of matches so far this season. Barcelona having beaten both Athletic San Just and La Floresta. Whilst Reus have got 2 losses and a victory to their name. They beat Samboy last time out on the 27th of March. Madu then slides in to see the ball out for a goal kick. Nothing but class from that youngster. The 13-year-old putting in a great performance, absolutely solid at the back in the what few attacks the visiting side have had. Here's Biel. Looks like Barcelona have made a couple of changes. I'm seeing Fragoso and Biel on the pitch. Looks like they've possibly replaced Nico and Raul. We'll try and get you confirmation of that in just a short period of time. In the meantime, here's Canta on the attack. I'm seeing Galbarro on the pitch as well. I suspect he's replaced Jan. We don't quite get the same level of graphic confirmation as we do with the bigger matches. So it keeps the commentators on their toes at least. However, the football is, let's be honest, as entertaining as ever. Reus with a throw-in now. Current situation in Group 1 of the Youth League. Wow, what a shot that was. Barcelona got lucky there. I'm going to hold on for a second before we talk about the classification. Madu with a header clear. Here's Roger. The ball goes out for a corner. I suspect Roger's possibly replaced Albert. We'll wait till after the corner and then we'll take a look at the situation in these youth standings. Corner taken, it's headed clear by Fragoso, sorry. But safe hands from the goalkeeper. Barcelona on the attack then. And we saw them absolutely dominant in the first half. Just giving absolutely no space to the visiting side. And just hassling them relentlessly whenever they were in possession of the ball. Barcelona very quick to recover the ball, very quick with it, to hold on to it and to stretch the opposing team. The situation then is this. Ultimately, it's the team that have played the most matches that are at the top of the table. After 4 matches, San Cugat stand at the top of the table with 10 points. Escuela San Pedro second with 9 points after 3 matches. Gaba, Sana there with a back heel, a lucky attempt on goal, but didn't quite make anything of it. Gaba, after 4 matches, are in 3rd. Calafate 4th, and FC Barcelona with 6 points after 2 matches find themselves in 5th. Sama. It's been a strong weekend all round for La Masia. Plenty of good results. Criminal B took a 3-2 victory away against Mataró. Important victory for them. They moved into the 2nd phase of their championship. Alabi A The Little Uns, they took a 7-0 win over Cornellà. LBC took a 5-2 win over Prat. Barcelona putting themselves in trouble here, and Reus pull it one back. That was a fantastic goal by Thiago, and he celebrates that deservedly. Barcelona have made a grave error there, and Reus, just 5 minutes into this second half, have cut the distance. And there was me reading out the results from the weekend. Let's take a look on the replay here. Malu makes a grave error. Pau in goal, replacing Salah, was unclear with the clearance, and well, Thiago just hassled it in the 40th minute. To make it 2-1. Barcelona need to fight now for the comeback, to try and, not for the comeback, but to try and widen the gap once more. Can they do it here? Canta there in front of goal. Here's Galvarro. They're trying to claim the corner. The referee. We'll take a look at what happened. Well, it looks like Taki put an aggressive tackle, and Barcelona win the penalty. There you go. This is their opportunity then to double that lead once more, or to further that lead once more, sorry. Galvarro will take the penalty. Strikes it cleanly, putting it past Vramro. And that's 3-1 for FC Barcelona. No sooner had Reus pulled one back then they widen the distance once more. In very, very typical Barca style, let's be honest. 3-1 then here at the Ciutat Esportiva. Galvarro with the goal from the penalty spot. And Reus getting the match underway once more. Barcelona once again posing a threat in front of goal. There's Tony. Reus on the counter-attack though. Unai does well to find Ethan. Unai again in front of goal. And that's a very, very important tackle by Roger on a much bigger player. Nice header from Alejo. Ethan, very high feet there. Could have been dangerous, but he was able to get the ball cleanly. However, Barcelona recovered possession, and now on the counter-attack, here's Sama. And he just dances around the defender there. Sama in front of goal. He's got support with him. He's got Pedro there. Pedro unable to get a foot to it. That would have been a goal. Sama's frustrated with that. He did all the work. All it needed was Pedro to stretch another inch, I think. And that would have been a fourth goal for the home side. Yeah, I think he was being held back by the defender with Pedro, but, well, Sama put all the work into that counter-attack. So a weekend of wins for the Masia. I'm not going to read all of them off because as soon as I do, something will happen. But we've seen some big wins as well. Cadet B got a 5-0 win. And then, okay, the first team weren't quite able to get a victory at the Bernabeu. But Oscar Mingueza got his first El Clásico goal. And there's a wonderful picture of him and Messi celebrating in the rain. And, well, that man just bleeds blue and red. Made in La Masia was Oscar Mingueza. It's in his family as well. His sister plays for the women's side. He worked his way through the ranks of all of the Barca youth side. Excuse me. All of the Barca youth sides. Spending a fair bit of time at Barca B. He didn't really make a massive name for himself, but kept plugging away. And now he finds himself scoring a goal in arguably one of the highly contested matches on the planet, at the Bernabeu no less. Oscar Mingueza. Elias Morillo as well, of course. Made his own Clásico debut last night, another La Masia player. Later today at 5 PM, Juvenil A will face Ebro away. No TV coverage of that one though, unfortunately. Barca on the attack again now. Calvarro not quite able to make anything of that. Sama there in front of goal. He looks tired, but he's desperate to double his goal tally. Is the 13-year-old Sama. Pedro with the corner then. Short corner taken. It's a good shot on goal, but it's picked up by the goalkeeper. Yes, I replaced Ramro, who we saw have a fantastic first half. Very, very strong between the posts was Ramro. I think his performance in the goal doesn't necessarily reflect, or isn't, sorry, reflected by the numbers on the scoreboard. Fragoso to Madu. Biel. Pitti. Pedro. Fragoso. With a long ball forward. He was trying to find Canta, I think. Barcelona not looking quite so tight in this second half. Obviously, Albert Pudge has made quite a few changes. In that first half, we saw a very, very tight squad. They looked, well, not 13, more like in their 20s. Really professional-looking youth side. Keep an eye on these because, especially these names that keep popping up, these are the future of the Blaugranas, the future heroes of the Camp Nou. Here we go on the attack again then. Cleared by the defender. Madu. Biel. Sama. The goal scorer, Biel. Pedro, the other goal scorer. Madu. Neil. Madu again. Madu working his way up forward. Very deep indeed. And what can Barca do here? Roger found himself in space on the edge of the penalty area, but the Reus defence closed him down. Very opportunistic for the youngster there. Found himself in a nice piece of space. Very, very bold defending by Alejo. Good effort by the Reus number 7. Pitti. Biel. Back to Pitti. Madu. Madu proved himself solid at the back, a solid leader as well as the Barca captain here today. 15 minutes in then. Roger again, in a lovely position once again. My goodness. Reus absolutely defending valiantly. Tony had a shot, Roger had a shot, Galbarro had a shot. Let's take a look at the replay. Sama was there as well. Yesai, solid goalkeeping, but he was backed up on this occasion by his defence. Here's Bial though. Yesai with safe hands. 15 minutes into this match then, 3-1 to the home side. 35 minutes and a half, don't forget here. Match day 10 of the Preferent Youth League. FC Barcelona under 14s against Reus under 14s. And that goes out for a Barca throw-in. Fragoso. Biel. Sama. Sama, who's been desperate, trying to double his goal tally. Canta. Alvaro not quite able to do anything with the ball on that occasion. Reus just making a couple of changes. I think those are the two marks coming on. Might do the... I'll try and bring you confirmation of that in just a moment. Barca in the meantime with the throw-in. Now puts it out for a corner kick. Guille returns to the field of play. Does the 12-year-olds take the corner? You can see in the background there, looming over the Ciutat Esportiva, the red Estadio Johan Cruyff, home to Barca B and Barca Femení. Another short corner taken by Barca then. Here's Guille, tries to cross it in. It's seen away by a Reus that much stronger in defence than they were in the first half. Galbarro. Neil. Reus on the counter-attack. Mark then forced out, but he wins the throw-in, much to Galbarro's surprise. It was a free kick that he won. Alejo to take it. Plenty of players in the penalty spot, hoping to pick up this cross. It's Sama, though, in the end, with the header clearance. I don't know how to go. Good on him for trying, but that wasn't bothering Powell on this occasion. Halfway through this second half then. Barcelona 3, Reus 1. Goal scorers Sama, Pedro and Galbarro from the penalty spot for FC Barcelona. Thiago with the one and only goal for the visiting side. A little over 15 minutes remain of this match. Next time out, Barcelona will face Gava away on the 17th. Barcelona just putting a little bit of pressure on now. These youngsters certainly won't be happy with 3-1. Here's Mark. It's put beyond doubt by Fragoso. Alejo to take the throw-in. Reus making some more changes. Don't forget, rolling substitutions here in the Preferente Infantil, Catalan's youth league. Sama as well is going to take to the bench. He was looking tired, was the 13-year-old. A good performance by Sama, scoring that goal early on, and it was a good goal. He almost set up several other goals too. So the referee's going to bring things back for a free kick here. Or a drop ball, sorry. Fragoso to Madu. Calvarro. Fragoso again. Madu. Barcelona moving very, very deep. Here's Guille. He finds Tony. Tony with a shot on goal. And it's blocked by his eye. And he manages to dive on it before it becomes a problem for him. Lovely shot by Tony. Brave goalkeeping there, as he had both Guille and Canta upon him. Fragoso, good defending. Stopping the attack of 3 players there. Madu. Madu running the ball forward. Barcelona, we've seen that, the defenders. No fear running the ball forward, no fear gaining territory. They all continue in this very typical Barca style though. Fragoso. Madu. I mean, just look how deep they're coming forward. Fragoso and Madu. Guille. To Biel. Biel finds Tony. Back to Fragoso. Tony again. Here's Roger. Roger found himself in very opportune position so far in this half. Amira then. Unable to pick up Mark, and it goes out for a throw-in. Roger with the throw-in. Raul back to Madu. Madu. Raul. Fragoso. Roger to Biel. Reus attempting a counter-attack. Mark running back, but he's not as fast as Madu. The pass back to Pau. Madu once again. A lot of the plays start with this young man. 13-year-old captain of this under-14 side. He's not afraid to run forward with the ball. He's not afraid of the one-on-one. Guille shaking off his marker there. Madu. The long pass as well to pick up Roger. And that's a nice pass to Tony. Back to Roger. Roger just cutting inside. Here's Biel. To to Raul. He's going to have a shot. And that's a lovely stop by Azai, but it's picked up by Kanta. Love it. Who makes it 4-1 here. With 10 minutes to go at the Ciutat Deportiva Joan Gamper. Barcelona, twice they played that. The first time it didn't quite pay off. The second time, well, let's take a look again. Raul with the shot. Good stop by Azai, but Kanta was there to pick it up. And he makes it 4-1 after an hour of play. Nice goal by the 12-year-old Alex Cantaré. Kanta. He'll be celebrating his 13th birthday later this month. Albert does a really good job of finding Galvarro. It's cleared by the Reus defence, and they're now on the counter-attack, but there's Fragoso. I want to say with a clearance, but he was on the halfway spot. But he forces that throw in back once more deep in the Reus half. Barcelona so quick to recover the ball. They really are. Tony and Guille. Tony in front of goal then, and there's a nice one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He was too busy kicking the air, was Tony, to chase down the rebound. It's a lovely play though. Good stop by Yazai. And that all came from that forced throw-in with that clearance by Fragoso. Guille then with the corner kick. One of the younger players on this side, but one of the bigger ones, and very busy with the ball is Guille. Very, very strong. Guillermo Fernandez Casino. And his cousin plays in the number 17. There's Tony. Antonio Fernandez Casino, there you go. The shared maternal surname. Both cousins playing here in this under-14 side. Both we've just seen set up a goal together. Set up an attempt on goal together. Both very, very dangerous in front of goal. Here's Tony. Tony takes on two defenders to find Biel, who gives the ball away, unfortunately, on now with the clearance. But it's recovered by Galvarro, who's very, very busy, is the number 15. Here's Guille then, to Biel again. He finds Tony, who finds his cousin. 1-2 with those two. Tony's there. Couldn't quite get control of it though. Good defending by Reus. He will go out for a throw-in. That was a lovely piece of play. Alejo doing well to put pressure on the attack to ensure it didn't really come to anything. 17 minutes remain here then at the Ciutat Deportiva. 4-1. The under-14s here doing their bit to round out a successful weekend of football for La Masia. Guille with the corner kick. Well, didn't quite come to anything. And that's the first long, high, swinging in corner Barca have played. They played a lot of short corners. In this match. Of course, if you want to see myself in action, along with my colleague Amy von Arend and my Rostro, here at the Ciutat Sportiva, we had a little bit of a different challenge. You can watch it right now on Barca TV Plus, blue and red with Aleix Moriba. I won't give too much away, but we had a lot of fun here at the Ciutat Sportiva. It's a great facility here. 5 minutes remaining then in this match. Scores on the doors, 4-1 to the home side, thanks to goals from Sama, Pedro, Galbarro and Canta. Reus did get a very good goal scored by Thiago early on in this second half. Tony doing well there to recover the ball. Finds his cousin Guille. Those two, they just pair up well, don't they? Albert with a wonderful interception. A lot of these Barca players are very much smaller. I mean, they're under 14s, but that means you can... They're from 2008. And a lot of these Barca players are a lot smaller than the Reus players. But they're not afraid of the physicality. They stay on their feet well. Here's Jan. They're not afraid of the one-on-one. They're not afraid to rub shoulders. That's a lovely ball to find Canta. He always got one goal to his name. Now though, some good defending by Reus. We're now on the counter-attack, but once again, Jan there to recover the ball for Barca. Biel. Tony. Guille. Albert. Back to Guille. Oh, he was just a bit ahead of himself there, I think. Biel though. And this is it, they just recover the ball so quickly and confine Reus almost to their own penalty area. And just force the mistakes. Biel with a header. Oh. David wins the free kick there. Reus desperate to try and claw something back here. Here's Mark. Raul, again, you know, much bigger player. Two bigger players Raul took on there to recover the ball. Biel. Guille. Guille, he's just, look at him pick up the pace. He's just one of the bigger, stronger players on this side, despite being one of the younger ones. Keep an eye on that young man, because, well, high hopes for him. Guillermo Fernandez. We've not seen him score any goals today, but he's been instrumental in a lot of the plays. Reus then. What can they do late on? 2 minutes to go. Paul running the ball forward. And Raul is there to dispossess him. Let's take a look. And what happened just earlier? Look at that. Little bit of flair from Galbarro. He scored the goal from the penalty very cleanly as well. Just squared it away. Fragoso. Jan. Raul. Albert. Goes out for a Reus throw-in. 1 minute remaining here then at the Ciutat Sportiva. Score so far 4-1. Let's see if either side can add a late goal to the scoreboard. Be a consolation prize for Reus. For Barcelona, well, it would just be another of those superlative results this weekend for La Masia. Guille with a header, and you can just see him there, bigger and stronger, just towering over everyone as he jumps. Here's Roger to Tony. Tony in front of goal. That was just wide. I thought that was going to swing in. I think he did as well. Good effort from the youngster as this match draws to an end. There's just a nice dynamic between some of these players. Some of these they just click, you know, and they just know where each other are going to be, and it's nice to see at such a young age that they can set up plays like this. And it's good to see, because this is the future of Football Club Barcelona. Mark then, what can he do late on here? Well, Fragoso frustrated he gave away the corner in the dying moments of this game. And the parents. One parent allowed in to support their child under COVID restrictions. And well, it takes a lot of dedication, not only from the kids, but also from mum and dad, that bring them to all the trainings, all the matches, to ensure that one day, hopefully, they'll be playing in the top flight Spanish football. Galbarro then, running the ball forward. A late counter-attack here for Barcelona. Well, good defending by Paul. And that brings the match to a close here at the Ciutat Esportiva Joan Gamper.